Greetings, mortal, and happy Halloween. I'm your host, Abnormal Grim, and tonight we'll be taking a look at a bevy of horror-themed Gamecube titles in virtual reality, courtesy the Dolphin VR emulator, which is a very spooky program that brings your favorite Gamecube and Wii titles to horrifying life via some form of voodoo magic that I do not and will never understand. First up, Disney's The Haunted Mansion, which is a title based on the 2003 movie starring Eddie Murphy. But in this game, for some reason, you play as a skinny white guy named Zeke, for reasons I cannot ascertain. Let's start right off, because I don't want to... Yeah, you can see I took a look at it earlier. Doesn't work too good in VR. In fact, if you look at the upper left-hand corner of the screen, you'll notice a hideous white box that I can do nothing about, although it will disappear momentarily. Let's go, yes, normal. It'll disappear, but it'll be replaced with a picture of a guy standing there. And again, the reasons for it escape me. Also, right now, there should be a cutscene happening, but, you know, it doesn't work. Because this game's not great in VR. Again, bears repeating. Yeah, and everything's all skipping around. Okay, so here we are in the Haunted Mansion. And it's pretty cool, but right in front of me I got some big black boxes just floating. I can move in front of them using the VR controls. Okay, it's brightening up. That's our hero Zeke, the aforementioned skinny white dude. And he's pretty hideous. And this over here is the Crystal Ball Lady, who in the movie was played by Jennifer Tilly. She of the enormous gazongas. Here she sounds more like a burlesque house owner from the Deep South or something. Alright, let's actually just skip this cutscene because it sucks. And alright, so the text doesn't display properly, so I have to change my camera height to look at it. And yeah, let's take a look at our boy Zeke, because this is who, if you were to play this game, this is who you'd be spending the whole time as. This Ichabod Crane-looking motherfucker, who, you know, let's get close up to him. I want to take a look at this guy, yeah. I do appreciate his interesting red Elvis coif with mutton chops, as well as his newsboy cap, both of which nowadays would betoken hipsterism, but I suppose are in keeping with the time period in which this game is set, which is like the 1800s or something. I'm guessing also that Eddie Murphy, the reason you're playing as Zeke, Eddie Murphy probably wouldn't let them use his likeness for the game. And that actually makes me wonder, are there any games where you do play as Eddie Murphy? Food for thought. And this is pretty cool. Like, you can look out the window and there's a whole little environment out there. This room seems pretty big. It's probably like, 40 feet tall. I don't know. It's tall. I'm in a big room. And I can look all around. The reason I chose this game to play first is it's one of the few games on the Gamecube that aren't like major releases that actually have anti-culling codes. Culling is a process by which the game removes objects when you're not looking directly at it. So I can turn around and see the room behind me, which is really cool. And that's not going to be the case for the other games that we're going to take a look at. At least most of them. Oh, okay, we got a ghost. Oh, he's spooky. He's actually pretty scary. He's got the Voldemort nose going on. Rapid shot, yeah. So I just tap the R trigger, and I lay waste to these phantoms. And there's no problem there. I'll just go pull this lever. And the objective in each room, apparently, is to turn these lights on. And you can see there are cobwebs hanging from that chandelier. That's pretty neat. Blah, blah, blah. What do I... Oh, there we go. Now that the light is on. I know. Yeah, so here we are. And, you got the lights on. Our objective now is to walk around finding shriveled souls, which I think you'll find that label apropos, as they do resemble a shriveled nutsack shortly after entering a cold pool of water. Let's open this up, and I just suck these ghosts into my lantern, Luigi's Mansion style, by pressing the X button. To pull more than one shriveled soul at a time into the beacon, tap the thing, and do it good. Alright. And you can collect these tarot cards, which is pretty cool. These actually, if you go to the other side, they have a back, and they're pretty neat. Let's see. And these HUD items actually render in 3D in VR, so I can see. I'm gonna take a look at this lantern, and yeah, it's pretty neat, I guess. Well, it kind of suffers in the close-up. You can see right through parts of it, but there's a spinning nexus of soul stuff in there, and that's all right. And again, you can see the cards over there. Something I thought was cool, but which, now that I've said it, actually isn't that cool. I can walk over here and push this wall in, and there is something in here. Something like, I guess it's it's supposed to be like a voodoo doll, although it doesn't really appear to be like any voodoo doll I've ever seen. It just looks sort of like, what is this? Oh, it's a mumbo doll. Yeah, of course. And I can't even move left and right to take a look at. Oh, yeah, I can. Mumbo doll. It's handcrafted by Madame Liata, who is the chick in the crystal ball, which makes you wonder how she was able to do that with no arms or legs or anything, because she is just a head. She can't even like use her tongue because she's in the ball. If you were able to construct items with your tongue, she would not be able to do so. Let's see. I have to go around poking things and knocking the ghosts out and absorbing them. Let's see. I think I can do that to this. All right, and that opens this little passageway up. Let's go down here. Ooh, I kind of like this. This is nice and tight, this little passageway. It's very confining and frightening. It's utterly terrifying. I know there's stuff down here I gotta do. And the name of the game is just to walk up to things and mash the button until the souls pop out. Let's take a look at these little guys, because they're adorable. Aw, I hate to do it to you, fellas. You little shriveled nutsacks, you. But here we go. In you go. And there are like apparently 999 of these ghosts in the game. I will not be getting all 999. In fact, I will be turning this game off momentarily because it's not my favorite thing to do, to play this game. Kind of sucks. It's kind of boring. I mean, it seems all right. I don't know. I think that's... Oh, wait, okay. Got these guys now. And I have snatched their lives. Collecting cards. You know the drill. And, is that all the souls? I suppose so. Let's go back upstairs. Yeah, this is some fun, huh? The Haunted Mansion, everyone. This is a good time. Also, Zeke is a remarkably limber fellow, able to leap his full body height in a single bound and rotate in midair. A degree of athleticism unseen since the days of Mario. Okay. And I think I'm out of things to... Oh, here we go. Yeah, I gotcha. Oh, and by Zeke's fatigued expression, I can tell that I've collected all the souls. Oh, and here's a ghost, a scary ghost lady. And she's not much of a looker. Not by my standards, which are admittedly exceedingly low. Oh, and Zeke just cops a feel. Right out of nowhere. I think she's talking to me, but I can't read any text or anything. So let's continue on. Yep, let's continue on. All right, through the door. Ah, whoa, what is this? Oh, that was scary. That was some kind of Grim Reaper apparition, which I believe is the villain of the game, Atticus Thorn. Which, I'm sorry, Atticus is not a scary name. It's the name of the dad in To Kill a Mockingbird, who is famously a hero of civil rights. So you could have chosen better. Honestly, Atticus, all I'm thinking is, you know, shooting a rabid dog and saving the town. Not being a scary Grim Reaper. Alright, and so I'm killing spiders. Not a lot to say here. This is the save clock. And this is as far as I've gotten. And is actually as far as I will get. Oh, look at this. Let's take a look at this spider, though. Because they're pretty gross. In fact, I might just let him kill Zeke. Because Zeke displeases me. Oh god, Zeke! I'm so sorry. Oh, but he's fine. I guess we got a live system going on here. And so die, spider. I suppose that rat poses no threat, so... And I couldn't figure out how to advance any further than this. Oh, I got some bravery tonic. What is it? 1 dose of Doc Penzic's genuine old-fashioned bravery tonic is good for tongue warts, ear twitching, navel lint cowardice, and other ailments. Replenishes Zeke's lost bravery. So this is Jack Daniels. Zeke is a drinking man, it would seem. And if I looked like Zeke, I probably would be too. I'm not saying that I am anything you would want to take home to mother, but I do have it all over Zeke, at least in the looks department. I can say that much for myself. So yeah, spooky ghosts, I could not figure out where the light switch is. I think it's up there, but how do I get up there? It's going to have to remain a mystery, because I am officially done with the Haunted Mansion. It was truly spooky, guys. What'd you think? I understand if you were slightly underwhelmed by this title, but I hope you'll enjoy the next. Yeah, the Haunted Mansion, guys. It's so mediocre, it's scary.